What's up, everyone? V here, and I am back after yet another hiatus. I feel like every time I make a video and I'm just like, I'm gonna lock in, and I'm like, I've taken a break for a minute. It's been a while since I've last made a vid, but this time I'm gonna lock in, and we're gonna go crazy with the vids, and then something else happens, and then I'm gone for a while. But this time, genuinely couldn't make any videos because I lost my voice, and I was like, it was rough. And I was like, well, the whole thing is the voice. I doubt you want to hear a video of me being like, the whole time. So I was like, sadly, had to hold off. So we did miss doing some fun May the 4th stuff. But, you know, as I'm recording this, it's May 11th. So they're saying May 11th's the new May 4th, guys. But yeah, making up for it, I'm gonna try to get yeah. I thought I was gonna make a statement, and then I was like, is that true? It is true. I'm gonna try to make a decent amount of Star Wars videos this month, and when I mean decent, I mean probably another one, and that's it. But I'm gonna try to get a little something Star Wars out, and today I'm going to be reviewing the Star Wars The Black Series, The Mandalorian, pagodon from Star Wars The Mandalorian. This is Din Djarin as he first appears in The Mandalorian show. A look that at first I hated. I remember when it got first revealed, like that one picture of this suit got revealed for the show. And I remember not caring in the slightest. I'm not even joking. I remember seeing that and being like, we don't need a Mandalorian show. I could not care less. But then, like, I saw, like, all, at the time, Baby Yoda, now Grogu, pictures get posted, and I was like, hold up, this show might be something. And then eventually watching it and falling in love. But I remember seeing the suit for the first time, and then when he finally gets that brighter silver suit, being like, oh yeah, he got that clunky crap out of here, now he's got that fire fit. But honestly, can I say a crazy statement? Is it crazy to say? I kind of miss this look now. I feel like we've had the silver for so long, and the silver was cool in the beginning, but now bold statement, is it crazy to say I'm kind of bored of it? He's been rocking this just plain silver design, and I guess that's his look. I guess because he doesn't belong to a clan, so he's his own guy, silver, you know. But I don't know. I feel like it's kind of boring. I kind of like mess with the cool like mismatched armor look. I kind of wish we had it a little bit longer. But that might just be because we've had the silver look for so long and we barely had this look. I might cough a lot. I'm still a little sore, and I probably shouldn't be talking like this much. But yeah, I don't know. I've completely switched up my opinions on this suit. I remember being like, "Wow, thank God that's gone," to now I kind of miss it. I don't know. Maybe I'm going into some crazy psychosis. But yeah, this is a redo of this suit. This is a new version because we originally got this suit way back when, like 2019, with this guy. Remember how hard it was to get a Mandalorian figure? I remember when this got revealed, fighting tooth and nail to get this figure. And then finally, after eons of fighting to get this figure, they announced the silver version. Pissed me off. Both of them severely outdated. I would just like to say that both this version and this guy completely mopped the floor with them. This guy's great. Get into it in a second. But also, you know, Mandalorian review for the Mandalorian movie, which I want to say comes out this month. I don't know when that movie comes out, and if I can be quite honest, I don't know anything about that movie. I've seen so many trailers, and if you put a gun to my head and asked me to tell you what the vague plot of the film is, I would just say pull the trigger, because I genuinely cannot say what the plot of the film is. I I feel like it's trying to go back. This is gonna be. I'm gonna ramble for a minute about the Mandalorian. I think it's trying to go back to like the gunslinger, bounty hunter, job to job vibe that the first season had, because I think they realized they went too grandiose with it, made it too much Avengers Endgame level. There's a train in the background. Sorry, I haven't heard the train in weeks. Weeks. The second I hit record, it appears. It's like it knows. Anyway, I feel like they're trying to go back to it, but I feel like they raised the stakes so high that now this movie feels like nothing. I don't know. I'm still kind of hyped. I still will probably see it, but like I want to know what the vague plot is. I think it's guy from Clone Wars is going to try to hunt down and kill Mando. I don't know. Thinking back to it, I don't think anything. Season 3 is a little dodgy. I still enjoyed it, but man, season 1 just had some like aura to it that nothing else had. Even though I love season 2. And I enjoyed it more than season 1. I don't know. Some parts of season 1 just had, I don't know, just the cool, like, John Wick but in space vibe that it had at the beginning. I do kind of miss that. Anyway, enough yapping about The Mandalorian. I feel like I haven't done a Star Wars review, I feel like, in a hot minute, so I haven't yapped about it. Also, haven't made a video in a while, so I just miss yapping about the interest I have because nobody else in my life cares. Anyway, Mandalorian box. Star Wars The Mandalorian. The Mandalorian. It's odd that they're calling him The Mandalorian. I guess because at this time we didn't know his name, but like, we know his name. Also, I'm assuming that's the planet he got Grogu on. I don't know. They just be inventing planets in Star Wars. I keep getting mad that they keep cooking up random new planets that kind of mean nothing and you never visit again, but then I gotta remind myself that it's a galaxy. And then you're like, okay, yeah, there's probably like an insane amount of planets. Anyway, on the side, you get some decent art. I don't know why he's got like some chibi effects going on the face there, but it still looks cool. On the side, Mando. And also just for fun, whipped out the Book of Boba Fett one that has the silver one just to compare. It's easier to store and it looks better with the art on the side, but I do kind of miss the slant. It was really cool. Anyway. Accessory-wise, Mando doesn't have much, but it's also a Black Series, so you never go into a Black Series expecting more than a gun. Which he has. This is his iconic blaster. Looks cool. Looks nice, fits in the hand perfectly, and holsters pretty well. Pop right in there. And, to my surprise, I don't think many Black Series have this. He has an alternate hand, which looks like this because it's made to hold this knife, which looks really cool. Got some nice metallic paint. I'm just gonna put the knife in the hand because I don't feel like swapping the hand. But yeah, that looks cool. Pretty cool display thing, nicely painted, and that's it. One thing that confuses me is why doesn't he come with the rifle? The rifle didn't come with the Book of Boba Fett one either, but that's because I think by then he didn't have that anymore. But he was using that rifle on that planet, so I'm shocked he doesn't come with the rifle, which is odd. And I tried finding it from a previous figure, couldn't find it, so I guess that's lost to the sands of time, like most accessories I have. If it isn't a Marvel Legends accessory, it's probably lost. For some reason, I like locked in on Marvel Legends accessories and put them in little bags and like got the bags in a bigger bag. But for Black Series, they either just sit in a drawer or they just are still in the box. And then when I lose the box, then I lose the accessory. Anyway, I'm yapping too much. To the figure at hand, that's why you're here. Most reviewers would have been done with the video by now, but we're just getting started because I take my time here. Yeah, this is the premium content you're spending 20 minutes of your life watching. Anyway, figure at hand here. I'm gonna take a drink of water because I feel another cough coming. Not fun, but this is better than it was. Anyway, again, back to the figure at hand. I love this figure so much. He is so cool. I haven't bought a Black Series, and I feel like forever, and I just kind of just don't think of Black Series anymore, just because I've kind of like fallen out of like passionate love for Star Wars, and it wasn't just because of the projects being like quote unquote bad or anything. It's just I don't know why I've just lost hype for Star Wars. I feel like they're just treading a lot of areas that I don't care about. And like a lot of them are just kind of rehashing. I was kind of hyped for the Acolyte because it was actually doing something different, but then it got canceled. And I don't know. I just feel like after Mando season 3, it wasn't bad, but it wasn't like perfect. And I just kind of oddly just stopped caring about Star Wars. So I haven't really been engaged in the franchise too much beyond like the new Anakin and Kenobi figures. But I saw this guy on the shelves and I was like, you know what? He looks cool. I'm going to buy it. And oh, I'm glad I did because he is a blast of a figure. He is just an insanely fun time. I feel like Modern Black series are pretty solid to begin with. And the last Mando, I think I put in like my top 10 figures of the year, unless it was 2025, then I didn't make a video for that and I probably won't. But you know what? We'll lock in next year. But this guy's really cool. Looking at the helmet, it's not as silver as this guy's, because I think this one was painted silver. This one, I think it's just molded in gray plastic. But I guess it kind of matches the more gritty vibe that this suit has. And there is a bit of, like, dirt painted on, but it's, like, light brown gray, so you can't really see it on the silver, but it's there. They did the same thing with the original, but it was a darker color and worked so much better for the grittiness. But oh my god, just comparing them, look at how bad this helmet was. I may have a soft spot for it because this was my first Mando, but man, that looks nothing like the helmet. I don't know why they could just not. For some reason, companies like even like the skin in Fortnite and like all that stuff, like they just struggled to get the Mando helmet right, which made no sense. I don't know why that was such a hard thing to get down, but that was a thing that they struggled with. But it looks great here. Then you get to the rest of the armor. I feel like it's a bit too matte. I don't know. I feel like the whole figure's... Oh my god, another train. Are we serious? I feel like the whole figure's really matte. I don't know. He looks dirty but clean at the same time. I feel like this figure might just be with age, but also looks a bit more grimy. I don't know. I feel like they should have dirtied him up more. But still really cool. Love the little, like, what is this, a shore trooper pad? Some little silver in there. It is, I believe, mostly brand new mold. I did compare it with this guy to see if it shared anything. Might share, like... I don't know. I think it is brand new for the most part. And if it does reshare things, it's probably from this guy. But still. Looks really cool. Got all the little, like... grenade things. Is that a lightsaber hilt? Oh, is this just the same belt then? Oh my god, yeah, it is just the same belt and strap. I was gonna be like, lightsaber hilt. Who had a lightsaber? And then I completely forgot he had the dark saber for a while. And then on the back, you got like the holes for a jetpack. So in theory, you could put the jetpack from him on, but he didn't have it with this. And I want to say that hole is where you would plug the rifle in, so maybe you could still plug the rifle in. Also cloth cape, forgot to mention he has a cloth cape. Actually looks really good, even though I didn't really mind the plastic. But yeah, this is where the rifle plugged in on this guy. So I guess you can still use it if you somehow manage to come across a rifle that this figure should have come with. But yeah, looks great, honestly. I do think it was such a cool design to have like a very mixed matched Mando, because I guess, you know, he was lost, didn't really know who he was or what he was doing in life until he came across Grogu. Nice painting down here. This pad, though, is very awkward, because when you bend it, it kind of just like, I don't know, I feel like it just sits really weird, and I don't know if that's just how it's supposed to be on this figure, or just how it is on mine. It isn't like that on this figure, so I don't know. But yeah, he looks cool, and he feels good, too. He's just like, look at that, just natural, cool-looking pose, but he feels good, too. Great motion. You got dumbbell joint at the head, and I think maybe the base of the neck, so you got some nice movement. They do the fake-out chin thing. I wish they would just give him a removable helmet. Though, with how much they miss on Pedro Pascal's likeness, I'd be terrified to see what's underneath that. Remember the rumors when season 2, when it was rumored that he might have quit, and it was said that Hasbro came and showed them some of the figures, and Pedro Pascal saw the unmasked Black Series Mando and just had a mental breakdown. I am inclined to believe that was real, because that head sculpt was so goddamn bad that I too would have a mental breakdown if I saw that was supposed to be me. Anyway, rubbery here. I think a little bit rubbery on the chest. A lot of rubbery bits. Bug flying around. What the hell? So they do get out of the way. I don't know if I wouldn't trust doing a full 360, but still got some decent motion. Single jointed elbow with rotation, then a rotation at the gauntlet. Rotation here. Oh wait, he's got the new joint. I just noticed that the little ball in the hand that they're doing that was on Anakin, and I think was on Kenobi as well. They got it on him so you can get like full range of motion in that without up and down or in and out. You get it all. That's cool. I didn't even notice that, because I do really like him. Have not messed with him too much. I don't know. I haven't really messed with too many figures recently. I don't know why. Well, I know why. It's because I'm high key. My life is just going wild recently, and I was incredibly sick, and I feel like I don't know. But yeah, he is fun. I'm completely forgot what I was doing. I just started like messing with him. But yeah, dumbbell here. Kind of everything gets in the way. I'm gonna be so real. Like rubber. Like it's gonna get in the way. You're not gonna get much. But also, like, I don't think he was moving that crazy in the suit to begin with. Ooh. Low. Rides up a bit. No thigh rotation, but you do got the joint there with rotation, and a boot joint on this foot. Not on this foot, I don't believe, because it comes up like that. See, it's a little awkward. Then up and down, and a rocker. Like, overall, really fun figure. I really like him. I feel like they don't. Oh. I was gonna say they don't miss with Mandos, and then I forgot how awkward looking these two were. But it's a great figure. I personally love it, and he looks good too. He captures that just like aura that Mando had in the beginning of the show. You know, where he just like when he walked into that bar thing for the first time. I was like catching that bounty, and he was like, I can bring you in warm or I can bring you in cold. I'm sorry, he had so much aura in season 1. Like, I'm just thinking back to it. Hella aura. This video is going far too long than I think it should be. This should not be a 20-minute video yet. It's about to be, because I'm yapping like crazy. Pardon me. We also have a good deal of comparisons. But you know what? In my defense, haven't yapped about The Mandalorian in a while, and I haven't yapped in general in a while, because number 1, my voice, and number 2, because again, nobody cares about what I be talking about and my interests. But you know what? Y'all are here. Y'all care. Let's get to some comparisons. Start off with some smaller boys. Marvel Legends, here he is next to Iron Man, and Transformers, here he is next to Voyager class Thundercracker. Average Black Series, a little smaller than Legends. And a new fun one I want to throw in is I want to throw in an SH Figure Arts comparison, because I know those are really popular, even though it's a little out of my price range now. But here he is next to Iron Man. So, did not expect them to be the same size. I don't know. Do I throw in, for fun, a Blockies? Just because I feel like he should have another one to go with. Anyway, here he is next to a Blockies. Here's Iron Man as well. I don't know. I didn't even mean for these two to be the same, but that was the closest Blockies I had. And then for some 7-inch scale, here he is next to NECA Pennywise, and to the Fonjoy Superman, because I hate Mattel. Not Mattel, McFarlane. My apologies, Mattel. Meant to slander McFarlane. I'm sorry, I got the M's confused. They tower over Mando. Oh my god. And because why not? here he is next to an insane amount of Mandos. Who do we want to start off with? Let's start off with the girls. Oh my god, I forgot her name. Sabine, oh my god, and Bo-Katan look pretty cool. We desperately need a new Sabine. This one's not that great. Some Boba Fett's. Here is that, I think, this is Return of the Jedi, right? Boba Fett is a little dusty. And the Book of Boba Fett, but is actually more accurate to the Mandalorian. Boba Fett didn't they make a new one that's more accurate to the show? I feel like I need it. Also, Holy Aura Loss. My god, like, the amount of aura he has here and the lack of aura he has here is insane. I'm sorry. Then, for some more just Mando buddies, here he is next to these, Death Watch, not Death Watch, Night Owl, whatever. What are they called? Owl Watch? Watch owls? I want to say it's an owl. Bird owl, I don't know. Not finally. Because here he is next to the more upgraded Mando. And I feel like he keeps hitting like Disney knees on this figure, so I'm glad this one doesn't do that. But finally, now, let's bring in those old Mandos. They're not gonna stand. They've been sitting in a bag for ages. Those legs are wonky as hell, but look at that comparison. But this is the most important one. Look at how far. They high-key don't even look like they're made by the same company. It is an insane glow-up. Oh my god. That is crazy. So, do I recommend this new Mando? Honestly, hell yeah. He is super easy to find. Granted, I don't think any Mandalorian is hard to find, especially with the movie coming out. There's probably like 10 versions on the shelves right now, but I've seen like 30 of him on the shelf. And honestly, I recommend it. Even though it isn't the silver, so it's not the suit he wears the most, I still think it's worth it. I still think he's a really solid, fun figure. The wind's a paid actor right now. What the hell? How's the cape blowing in the wind, bro? I'm indoors. But yeah, I think he's definitely worth it. Absolute blast to mess with. Solid 9 out of 10. I love him. I can't really think of any flaws with him beyond I feel like he should look grimier, but I can't really think of how you would do that. Maybe a wash of something, but Hasbro don't be moving like that. And maybe, actual complaint, he should have come with the rifle. I don't care about accessories. Like I said, most of them stay in the box. But I feel like it's an important thing for him to come with. Anyway, hope you subscribe. Hope y'all had a wonderful day. Hopefully nobody's sick like I was. And if you are, hopefully you're better. It was a rough one. Like, I don't think I've ever lost my voice before, but I genuinely did lose my voice. It was rough. Which sucks because I was actually getting good figures and I was like, I actually am motivated to make some videos, and then like nothing. Couldn't talk. But yeah, we're back. Gonna try to lock in with the videos again. I know I say that every time, and then some like catastrophic event happens to me and I have to delay the videos, but this time I'm gonna try to lock in. But yeah. Again, hopefully y'all had a wonderful day. Hopefully the Mando movie's good. I don't know how determined I am to see it. If I hear good things about it, I'll probably go theaters. If it's mixed, probably will wait till it's on streaming. Who am I kidding? I'll probably see it in theaters. But honestly, this whole video's kind of just made me want to rewatch Mando Season 1. It's been like 8 years. Oh my god. It can't be. 7 years feels more right. But that's still 2. Oh my god, that is a really long time. Anyway, peace.